Oh, welcome to lesson 5-7, sums of angle measures and polygons, continued. I'll be teaching the first part of this lesson in person, but this part I'm going to teach right here, right now. All right, let's start with the mental math. It says the first four terms of a linear sequence are 180, 360, 540, and 720. What is the fifth term? Notice that between each two numbers, we are adding 180. So the fifth term would be just the next term. So if we take 720 plus 180, we should get our answer. Well, I happen to know that 720 plus 180 is 900. So the fifth term is 900 degrees. What is the seventh term? Well, the sixth term would be 1080, and the seventh term would be 1260. There you go. Part B is 1260. And then in part C, it says 1800 is which term in the sequence? Well, think about it this way. Each time we're adding 180, the number 1800 is a 180 with a 0 after it, meaning it would be the 10th term in the sequence because 180 times 10 is 1800. Alrighty, it's time to talk about exterior angles. It says here that an exterior angle is an angle that forms a linear pair with one of the angles of a polygon. In other words, it's supplementary with one of the, this right here is almost the same thing as saying supplementary. So this is an exterior angle, okay? It's when you make one of the sides just a little bit longer. If we draw all the exterior angles, one at each vertex, it will look like this, okay? So these are exterior angles. Sorry about that. That's supposed to be like that. All right, so moving on to some actual math. It says refer to the figure at right. Find the measure of angle SVE, which is this angle right here. Triangles, the angles inside of them add up to 180. So to find this angle right here, I'm going to take 52 plus 84, and that comes out to 136. Okay, if I take 180 minus 136, we're going to get 44. So this angle is 44 degrees right there. Now this is a straight line. These two angles together add up to 180. If you take 180 minus 44, you're going to get 136. So this angle is 136. There's your answer. It just FYI, this is not actually something you need to know, but it is no coincidence that this answer matched this, what we got when we added up the two angles that are given. That is not a coincidence. That will actually occur every time as long as the shape is a triangle. All right, next it says in triangle ABC, measure of angle A is 36, and the measure of an exterior angle to angle C is 97. Find the measure of angle B. This seems like a great time to draw a picture. It's always a good time to draw a picture, but especially right now, So angle A is 36, so I'm going to put a 36 right there. And the exterior angle at C is 97. All right. Now we can easily find the interior angle. All we have to do is recognize that this is 180 degrees right here, this straight line. So 180 minus 97 is going to be 83. Okay. So this is 83 right here. And the angles, of course, add up to 180. So these two angles, let's add them up, see what they come to. We get 83 plus 36 is going to be 119. And then if you take 180 minus 119, you will get 61. Okay, so this angle is 61. Yes, there you go. Now, notice that this is not actually required knowledge, but if you want to be sharp as a tack, you might notice that these two numbers added up equal 97. So if we wanted to take a shortcut here, we could have simply skipped all of this and just done 97 minus 36 to get our answer. That's just bonus knowledge. But again, that only works since the shape is a triangle. Okay. Moving right along, we have the polygon exterior angle theorem. It says the sum of the measures of the exterior angles of a convex n-gon, one per vertex, is blank. Please fill that in with 360. The exterior angles, regardless of which type of polygon we are dealing with, will always add up to 360 every blessed time. So please write 360 down. Okay. Here it says find the measure of the fifth interior angle in step 1. Well, you have not learned this because I want to make sure to teach this lesson in person, but we're going to use a formula, this formula right here, n minus 2 times 180. Okay. Since this is a pentagon, we're going to plug 5 in for n. So 5 minus 2 times 180, that's 3 times 180, which is 540. So inside of pentagons, the interior angles add up to 540, meaning that all 5 of these angles here, if you were to add them up, it would be 540. They give you 4 of the angles. Those 4 angles add up to, let's find out, 441. Those 4 angles add up to 441. They all add up to 540, which means that this last angle must be 99 degrees because 540 minus 441 is 99. All right, continuing right along, it says the sum of the interior angles of the 4 polygons are given below. Name what type of polygon each is. All right, so again, the formula that I'm going to be teaching you in person is n minus 2 times 180. That's from the first part of this lesson that I will be teaching in person. That gives you the sum of the interior angles. So if we set this equal to 2,340, we can solve for n to find how many sides the shape has. To do this, we have to divide by 180. You get n minus 2. Oops. And I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head. So I will punch it into a calculator. 2340 divided by 180 is 13. So 13 equals n minus 2, meaning if we add 2 to both sides, that n equals 15. So this polygon has 15 sides in number 1. Number 2, you do the same process. Now, rather than doing this equation and doing the algebra every time, can we just step back a second and realize that every single time we're going to divide by 180 and add 2. That's simply all there is to it. Divide the number by 180 and add 2. So if I divide this, what is the number? 3240. If I divide that by 180, you get 18. Add 2, answer's 20. Let's do the next one. 4860. Divide by 180, 27. Add 2, answer's 29. 17,640. Let's see. 17,640 divided by 180, and you get 98. Add 2, that is 100. Okay? Very good. moving right along. It says calculate the value of x in the figure at the right. Well, there's nothing at the right except for this blue rectangle. That's not what this means. It's actually talking about this figure right here. Okay, I must have changed this years ago and not ever corrected it. Anyway, this is what you call a straight line. That's 180 degrees. 180 minus 72, that's going to give you 108. Okay, I think we can all agree on that, hopefully. So that angle's 108. All three angles add up to 180. Dude, what is wrong with my writing? Sorry. Okay, they all three add up to 180. So if I take 108 plus 40, you get 148. Take 180 and subtract the 148 away to find x. The final answer is 32. X equals 32. 32. Notice, if you're sharp as a tack, the shortcut would have been to simply take 72 minus 40, because we know that this angle and this angle will add up to that exterior angle. That's just bonus knowledge. All right, hope you enjoyed the lesson. Have a fantastic rest of your day or morning or night.